Hey there, whoever's listening. I'm Wilson Large, the director-producer of the Dark Darkness web series. I thought I would sort of document the process of filmmaking, share my stories and experiences as a indie filmmaker to add to the content that we have on the channel, and especially for people interested in behind-the-scenes footage or other filmmakers. And I've been hesitating to do these because, quite frankly, I'm not very good on camera. I say a lot. I take long pauses between the words I'm saying to think about it because I'm an editor at heart, so I'm always editing as I speak. So I'm going to work really hard not to say and not to take long breaks in the words that I say. It I just did it. But anyway, I'm going to also try to continue to bring these video blogs to you. We just wrapped up Ganamazol's Gambit a little over a month ago, and that was just an awesome experience. We shot on August 3rd, and it's roughly September 10th today, I think. And man, every time I finish shooting an episode, I get it's like a postpartum depression or something, because the experience of making an episode is such a rush, such a thrill. The experience of shooting with all my friends and teammates is just such a high that after shooting and cleaning up, and it's like, oh man, I can't do that every day, and I get a little bummed. So I just kind of like hole up in my office and usually do a lot of work to catch up on bills and that kind of thing. And so that's kind of what I go through as an artist. I don't know if it's the same for other artistic disciplines, because filmmaking is such a collaborative art. And so I'm curious, like, if painters or poets go through, or writers, authors, go through a similar process after they've finished a book or a painting or a poem, which is kind of interesting because a lot of the times there's it's a bit of a torture process that goes with the filmmaking, and I imagine other artistic endeavors, where you're ask yourself 3 times a day, why do I do this? Because it's so stressful and intense. It's definitely, for me, the collaboration process that I love so much. For this particular episode, we had 5 to 6 weeks to go from realizing we were going to shoot it to having to shoot. And the reason was because the actress, El Sonnet, who I cast as Ganamazol and is just perfect for the role, got pregnant. And she called me after I had cast her, and she said, well, I found out I'm pregnant. And it was a huge, big, shocking surprise. And so I had the option to either wait a year to shoot her episode or recast. Before she started showing, we had a chance to shoot an episode, and I thought 5 weeks, and we don't really have a choice. We're going to do it. So we had 5 to 6 weeks, put the team together, and man, it's like the coolest feeling when you're all going to this goal, and everyone that jumps in, you're putting your trust in them. Every single person on the team is very important. If one single one of them drops out or fails to deliver, then the whole team feels it, because then we got to pick up the slack, or the production doesn't look the same or as good. And the team that I have put together is so amazing, and there's like this huge elation. It's like, wow, we all kicked ass, we worked late nights, didn't sleep. I've met some really cool new people on this production, and they brought a lot to the table. It's a lot of passion, it's a lot of love, and it's a lot of artistic minds who all are just about as crazy as you, who think that we can pull something off like that. So I think that's where it comes from, because that you don't deal with that kind of thing in everyday life. So I have a short little clip that I've been putting together to kind of illustrate to you just how awesome it was. We shot a ton of behind the scenes stuff during this production, and I've got a short little clip that I'm going to put at the end of this. So some of the things that are coming up real soon are September 13th, we'll be at the Spark Museum of Radio and Electricity at 5 p.m. for the comic book swap meet. I will have a table there, and I'll be, selling cool things like posters and stickers and some of these cool glasses, as well as some of my own personal comic book collection. Which, if you're a comic book nerd like me, I'm sure you'll find something in those boxes that you'll like. The music video for Mordecai's episode by Arrakis, we used the song Falling, and we made a music video that'll be done very soon. We're also working on an Easter egg ending for Mordecai's Masquerade that takes place right after the ending of the episode with a very special guest star that I'm very excited about. We're also going to be launching a crowdfunding campaign within the next month to fund the last episode, Snake Man, and also help with some of the post-production costs on Ganamazol. I want to thank our business sponsors. Those are businesses that gave money to the production of Ganamazol's Gambit, Boundary Bay Brewery, and the Comics Place. And of course all the in-kind donations, which are, it would take 5 minutes to list all the wonderful gifts and donations that the community gave to Dark Darkness. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for listening.
Sound speed.
Camera A rolling.
Scene 2A, take 2.
Alright. Set. Background action. Action.